Welcome, everyone to week four. Week four, we are finally here, and this is the midway point. This is a midway point. So simply checking in this week to see how you're doing, what you're doing, where you're doing it at, to help you get over the hump for this week. So know that for this week, my office hour will include what I like to call a lunch and learn. So we will be meeting, or I should say, I will be hosting a lunch and learn at noon Mountain Standard Time for anyone that wants to check in, join to talk about what we have gone over, discussed the first 4 weeks of the term, and then answer any questions or concerns regarding the upcoming learning activities for the remaining 4 weeks of the term, or simply ask questions in general about facilitating groups. All right. Something I do with all my classes is do this midweek check-in, or I should say midterm check-in, and I identify it as a lunch and learn. Know that this is not a requirement. It is simply volunteer, and I want to offer that to you this week. So in addition to our lunch and learn, we are going to be looking at structured groups, semi-structured groups, and unstructured groups. As we've been reading in the textbook, we've been talking about the different types of groups that are available and accessible to us as counselors and counselors in training. And this week, we're really going to zero in on them and talk about the different types and how we may use them. All right. Additionally, we're going to learn how these particular types of groups work effectively with the military and first responder population. Really lean in to see how these groups, structured, semi-structured, and unstructured, may be better, maybe not as effective with either of these populations, and why we might choose to use them and employ them in these settings. So we're going to analyze group structures associated with interventions, because know that we have some specific interventions that are directly tied and linked to the type of group that we're facilitating. And then we're going to look at group structure concepts and how they apply again to our military and first responder population. In regards to our readings and assignments, we're going to be reading chapters 6, 7, and 8 this week. And then we're going to be looking at the Rudman White paper on mental health and suicide of first responders. It's a very good read. And then finally, the assignments. Again, we're going to continue to post our response to this week's discussion, and then submit our portfolio milestone. Again, I will not be holding office hours. However, I will be hosting lunch and learn, a midterm lunch and learn during the office hour on Wednesday from noon to 1 Mountain Standard Time. Take care. See everyone soon.